And now the AG Mobile tail of the tape. Age advantage going to Oumpie Sebeko. Height advantage and reach advantage all in his corner. We'll see if it makes a difference in this bout. Now let's go to our man in the hexagon and part-time movie star, Shane the Duke Wellington.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live! Proudly brought to you by Keith Hope Bet Exchange, the ultimate sports betting bookmaker. This is EFC 44. And now, this EFC catchweight bout is scheduled for 3 rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 3 wins and 5 losses. He stands 1.65 meters tall, weighing in at 63 kilograms. Fighting out of Grayville, Durban, Peter Kratos Nyide. And now introducing his opponent. He's fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer with a professional record of 3 wins and 2 losses. He stands 1.7 meters tall, weighing in at 63 kilograms. Fighting out of Fort Wayne, Johannesburg, Oumpie Sebeko. And when the action begins, our referee in charge is Bobby Karagianidis.
The lovely Hexagon Girls, proudly brought to you by Rex Diff and Gearbox. Driven by perfection. That's Naomi. And it's time to officially kick off this EFC 44 card. Catchweight bout. Oumpie Lionheart Sebeko taking on Peter Kratos Nyide. This one's going to be a cracker, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's fight.
Round 1 is officially underway. Whoa, big shot. Brought to you by Bear Claw Energy.
Kratos straight out the deck. Big shot landed by Sebeko, though. There's that hand speed you were talking about.
This is what we expected. The striking advantage was going to go to Sebeko 100%, and he's already showing that.
Nyide is certainly not going to be one that's going to back down from the striking game.
I felt the wind off that missed punch, man. Sebeko is really throwing for the fences right now.
I like how he's using an outside leg kick as well, just to slow Kratos down. Good 1-2 to the body.
He gets in and out very quickly, Oumpie Sebeko. Peter Nyide is a really tough guy to deal with. He's very durable, to say the least.
And he's quite unorthodox in his stand-up style as well. He changes from southpaw to orthodox quite often. Prefers to come out southpaw. But Oumpie Sebeko is just years and years of stand-up fighting and stand-up training. He is so quick. His foot and head movement, some of the best in the division.
A former K1 champion, Oumpie Sebeko, and it's already on display right now. Nyide a little tentative now to even try to mix it up with Oumpie.
A lot of people actually get thrown by the power of Oumpie Sebeko. You think because it's that incredible speed that he doesn't have enough behind those punches, but there's a lot of power.
You saw right out of the gate there.
A lot of power.
You know, you have your featherweight and your bantamweight divisions that are open for new competitors to step up.
Certainly,
Obviously, you know, when you look at bantamweight, you have a guy like DeMar Penna that's an incredible competitor, but I'll tell you, 2 extreme athletes here, especially Sebeko, man, pretty complete package.
Nice use of the leg kick time and again by Oumpie Sebeko. And I like the way how he's putting combinations together as well. He's not just headhunting. And he's busy. He keeps on moving. He gets in and he gets out. He's asking some serious questions of Peter Nyide. And Peter landing a big overhand, though.
Peter Nyide with the response. He's not going away.
And he's got dynamite in his hands as well, does Peter Nyide. You always have to be on the lookout. But Sebeko has been hit by some of the best of them. Granite chin, both of these guys.
This, of course, just kicking off the card. Unprecedented 3 championship bouts on this card tonight. Leon Mainhart, Temba Garimbo. It'll be Boyne Allen taking on Danny Henry. And then, of course, in our main event, the heavyweight title up for grabs as Cyril Asker challenges Andrew Van Sel.
How crazy
Man,
is this
I got
card?
goosebumps.
Absolutely crazy. Nyide now showing he can also use the leg kicks, but that was the hand speed of Oumpie Sebeko.
It's unprecedented.
And he doesn't
it's such
waste,
a difference.
And he doesn't waste his punches. More often than not, he actually makes contact when he actually throws them out.
Very
Again,
exciting.
the speed, the way he gets in, and it's not just that, it's the angles that he works with as well.
We feel like it's only a matter of time at this point. If Nyide keeps on walking into some of those combinations, he's going to be in some big trouble.
You have to think that his coaches should be telling him in between rounds, look for the takedown, try and mix it up a little bit, because he is being taken apart by Sebeko here on the feet. Good striking again by Oumpie Sebeko, picking his shots, and he's landing them.
Basically having a kickboxing match with smaller gloves at this point.
Yes, coming over the top with the overhand, though. Big overhand again, finds its mark. Remember the mark.
Showing signs of life, Dirk. He's definitely not going away. There's a reason why he made it up to this matchup.
Remember the Marcus Talliard fight. Peter Nyide broke both of his hands in the first round. Put on a fight of the night performance. It went the distance.
Fearless.
Tough, tough, tough competitor is Peter Nyide.
So many great fighters when you talk about that bantamweight division. Of course, your champion Penna, Urshad Syed, Cedric Doyle. A lot of tough guys, and I think Sebeko and Nyide, I think they definitely fit in there quite well, and I think either one of them can make it up there.
Right up there.
Right down the middle.
Sebeko now gets the takedown. Completely unexpected. No one thought he would shoot for the takedown. Nyide very dangerous off of his back. He's got a very, very good armbar. But Sebeko now inside control, controlling proceedings. Nyide now driving through, putting Sebeko on his back.
Well, listen, he may have made a mistake, but at least he went after it with just a few seconds to go, so he didn't have a chance to get himself in trouble.
Should take us to the end of the round, but that certainly will seal the round for Oumpie Sebeko. 10-9.
I don't even think he needed to do that, but it was smart to go ahead and just seal it up.
Certainly, definitely. Just give the judges something else to put in the tick for column for Oumpie Sebeko. Great round.
It was a great round. 100%. Oumpie Sebeko came out of nowhere. You saw the knee attempt. Sebeko met him with the punch.
And these guys just in the pocket trading, swinging wildly. Is it accuracy of the punches of Oumpie Sebeko?
It's controlled chaos, Dirk, because you're seeing some looping shots, but he's hitting most of them.
Oh, certainly, certainly. He's not throwing those crazy windmills that you sometimes see in amateur mixed martial arts and amateur boxing. When he throws those big bowlers, there's actually still a lot of technique to them.
GNC Corner Cam brought to you by GNC Sports Nutrition, available at Clicks, a great partner here at the EFC. Our first bout on our main card, EFC 44. As you can see, we are jam-packed into the big top arena here in Carnival City in Johannesburg, South Africa. Like I said before, so many great memories have been made in this building, in this arena, and this night could be as big as all of them.
That could certainly be the biggest out of the lot. I believe we are sold out. EFC President Cairo Howarth said just before the start of this bout.
Round two.
Sebeko, but
underway, we're seeing similar to what we saw in round one. This one brought to you by Bear Claw Energy. Go on and release your inner grizzly.
Kratos throwing and landing a couple of good shots now as well. Ryan Hassan, of course, is coaching. He's one of those coaches that'll tell his guy in between rounds that you've lost that round, you have to do more. And there's a little bit more urgency from Peter Nyide coming out of the second round.
You know, the big difference, I think, with Nyide is when he throws his big strikes, they're really long, they're looping, whereas Sebeko could throw 4 or 5 in that same amount of time.
Sebeko throws the more technical strikes, there's no doubt about that. But Kratos is a very unorthodox striker. You don't know which angle he's going to come from, and he's got that incredible power.
You know, Sebeko, you think he's going to go back to those leg kicks. They were so effective in round one. He was really beaten up on that lead leg of Peter Nyide.
And also now there's this question mark for Peter Nyide. Doesn't want to get taken down again. Just ask some more questions of your opponent, and that's what Oumpie Sebeko has done very successfully so far.
Oumpie's so comfortable right here. In round two, he just is in a swag here and is just bouncing. He caught one there. As you can see underneath the left eye of Oumpie, he's definitely taking a little bit of damage there.
Nice kick by Kratos and swinging wildly again. He's making contact when he swings with those big shots. incredible striking and incredible counter-striking by both so far, Cyrus.
Well, I mean, it just goes into complete berserk mode when those two get together. I mean, whoever lands the most direct shot is going to be, the one that gets the advantage there. And I think that's with any fight, right? I mean, you get in there and you start stringing wildly, then you leave yourself wide open. It doesn't matter how good you are as a striker. You're not seeing a whole lot of angles out of Oumpie. He's pretty much straightforward. He's not really sidestepping. He's not really trying to find those angles.
Oh, that
and
dreaded inside leg kick. That does happen.
Well, I assume that if there's not already, he'd like to have little Oumpies one day. And with that shot, it's going to be kind of hard. Little mini Oumpies.
That does tend to happen, that inside leg kick. It just slightly mistimed it. It goes a little bit too high.
And let's take a look at the replay and see how this happened. Obviously, oh yeah, that direct shot.
On the money. Guys have 5 minutes to recover, but you rarely see a fighter taking the full 5 minutes. There's that leg kick working for Sebeko again.
So good. Such a good leg kick. He's having great success with that.
And it just slows Kratos down as well. If you didn't need it, it'll take a lot of the bounce out of that front step.
I think he is so much better when he leads with that leg kick and really utilizes it instead of just getting into an all-out melee with Nyide.
Well, Nyide wants to take his head off here. You can just see the punches he's throwing. Every single thing is thrown with horrible, horrible intentions.
Absolutely. Well, Nyide, this is a guy with an upside-down record right now. I mean, he's has the momentum, but he's trying to get back to 500, and that's very important to a fighter. You never want to have that upside-down record. Whoa! Big wild swing met with the leg kick.
Gotta wonder if that thing had landed. I mean, Oumpie has been hit by some of the best in the business, but that came all the way from the bluff in Durban.
Yeah, he certainly did. Nyide and Sebeko, two great bantamweight fighters here. This one's at a catch, but these two are definitely
nice
bantams.
Combination by Sebeko in that exchange.
Working that jab. Just tatting up that face of Peter Nyide. You can already see the damage on Nyide. He's definitely taking some shots here. Oh, watch out.
How lightning quick is that big head kick?
Uh-oh, he might be going for a ride, and he is. He almost rolled through, but that's a big, big change of direction there by Peter Nyide.
This is where Nyide can really work. He is in the side control position. His coaches and his team, they have perfected the ground and pound, especially with the elbows from this type of position. Sebeko's going to try and escape and get back to his feet. Very, very nicely done by Sebeko.
Great,
and
great
he's
defense.
got a hold of the neck of Peter Nyide. Peter's going to have to be careful here not to stick it out too far. He's going to look to complete that takedown with a single leg.
Sebeko would just sit back in the guard. This could be big time
trouble.
trouble, and he
If
does.
he can grab that leg, but he manages to pop out. And now in front of Sebeko's corner, Nyide finds him right up, pressed up, right against the fence.
So much more explosive is Oumpie Sebeko. That's why he was able to get out of that last situation. But right now, being up against the fence, not a good place to be for Oumpie. Did he do enough in the beginning of the round to seal up that round? It's going to be close.
It's certainly going to be close, and that's always the question, is you have to wonder. This was the lasting impression from the judges. This is the last thing they saw, is Nyide on top landing shots, even though it was only for 30-odd seconds.
Two takedowns, basically consecutive takedowns, so that's going to go a long ways.
It certainly will count. And also looking at damage, there doesn't seem to be any blood coming from Nyide's face, even though he's taken a couple of big shots and there's a little bit of swelling. There's blood coming from the nose of Oumpie Sebeko. He's got a mouse underneath that left eye as well. So in terms of damage, I think Oumpie Sebeko looks the worst of the two. And, you know, judges rather, also look at stuff like that.
Yeah, well, you're absolutely right. If they should or if they shouldn't is beside the point. But let's take a look at the replay right over the top. I think that's what busted up that nose right there. That thing hit directly on the schnoz.
Solid overhand and a big head kick. Inside leg kick.
Very effective.
It's definitely working for him.
But at this point, I mean, you saw what happened where he caught the kick and finished the takedown. You got to watch out. Let's take a look at our GNC corner cam. Brought to you by GNC, the official sports nutrition partner of the Extreme Fighting Championship.
But that is always something you have to watch out for. If you've got a guy that's prone on takedowns, Don't opt for that leg kick because it's very, well, not very easy, but it's relatively easy to use that to set up the takedown for yourself.
Must be very careful with those leg kicks, and that's the importance of sidestepping, of circling a little bit, just creating angles, not just going straight forward.
Absolutely.
If that's really my only issue with Oumpie's striking game right now, is he's just not making him guess and he's not circling. Round number 3, this is our third and final round, brought to you by Bear Claw Energy Drink. Follow them on social media to win. That's bearclawenergy.co.za. A little bit of the same here, but Nyide may ride that momentum. Momentum is a very, very serious thing when it comes to these MMA fights.
Wonder how long before Kratos sets up for that takedown.
Oumpie's moving around a little bit. He's circling a little bit more, which is good.
Big kick, punch to the body by Sebeko.
Well, he just loads it up, doesn't he? Every strike that he throws, he may only throw 1 or 2, but they are loaded up. Those big kicks and the big right hands.
Just combination after combination by both of these guys.
You can see a little damage there on Oumpie Sebeko, and I think he has slowed down just a bit. Peter Nyide being the more aggressive fighter here in our third and final round.
He's definitely, he has to turn it up though with 4 minutes to go in this third and final round.
Absolutely, and if you're in the corner, obviously you have to be letting him know that. And I'm sure Ryan Hassan has been there many, many times, so.
Good kick to the body by Nyide. Big overhand, but Sebeko keeps on landing. Every time Nyide throws that big overhand, he takes 2 punches and Sebeko gets in and he gets out.
Oh, he met him with a big left uppercut. Caught it right underneath the chin. I'm telling you, those big looping strikes, you know, it's like a Dan Henderson type situation. They land one of those big bombs,
it's done.
It'll be over.
Now Nyide takes Sebeko down.
You must find your angles. You must find your angles, and that was not Sebeko in that situation. He went straight on, went for the kick, and he paid for it.
Inside control now is Peter Nyide. Great spot. He's looking to mount it. Big elbows. This is where Nyide is so dangerous. So dangerous.
This is Nyide's game. This is what he does.
So
he generally goes to decision. It's where he feels comfortable. He gets better as the fight goes on, and that's what we're seeing right now.
Well, it's because that gas tank of his is absolutely endless. You'll see him with the same strength, the same sort of aggression early in the first as you do deep in the third.
Looking to explode right now is Oumpie Sebeko. Can he get out the back?
Oumpie Sebeko manages to escape, tries to take Nyide's back, but Nyide's going to just pop out here and gain top opportunity.
Nyide very good to stay on him.
Inside control now. Nyide is looking to, it looked like he wanted to isolate an arm there, possibly set up an armbar, try and get the finish as opposed to just grinding out this third and final round. It's been a heck of a close fight, so you don't really know.
Big explosion there by Sebeko, and he just can't seem to get away from Nyide. This is the smothering style. This is that GBH style that we're used to. This is what they do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean,
absolutely. He's going to look for the Kimura Sebeko to try and get Nyide off of him.
I have a hard time believing Sebeko's going to get out of this situation at this point. Although 90 seconds left, so we definitely still have time, but Nyide is just on top, smothering, dominant, up against the fence, resting.
Nyide is telling him to get busy, though. He has to do something. He has to show the ref something. He has to improve his position or start landing some shots. Now, Nyide, he might be caught in a bit of a guillotine here, but
just not a good enough
very
angle.
hard to submit him.
So frustrating. So frustrating to be up against the fence, make an attempt to just be smothered once again. Nyide is definitely...
Now Nyide tries to land some shots. He's got a minute left to work here. And you can hear in Sebeko's corner, they're telling him, Stephen Castle, his head coach, telling him you've got 1 minute left. This is a big round for Peter Nyide. Takedown with about 3 minutes to go and in total control since it hit the deck.
Very interesting fight here as we finish up this third round. 30 seconds left. A lot can happen in 30 seconds. But if you fast forward and you think about if this thing goes to decision, it's going to be razor thin because round 2 is up in the air. This has to be Nyide, but I don't know about round 2.
Certainly Sebeko round 1, round 2, very, very tough, very close to call. And Nyide, in my book at least, definitely getting the 3rd round.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. This is his round. This is the Peter Nyide. I think he hung out and he tried to strike for too long. He should have used his bread and butter even earlier in the fight.
And he's landing some good shots. If he maybe
almost stopped it. Almost stopped Sebeko at the end.
If he had maybe a minute more to work, if he went for that takedown a bit earlier. A lot of ifs and buts for Peter Nyide in this fight, but an incredible bout either way by both of these guys. A lot of frantic action from start to finish.
Absolutely great fight. You know, this is, you know, we saw some great fights in our undercard, but that was a fight of the night type of fight right there.
Absolutely, absolutely.
It's our GNC action replays. We take in some of the highlights of this fight. There's that big, actually a right uppercut, excuse me. I believe I called it left originally, but that's a nice right uppercut. A lead uppercut for Peter Nyide.
And this is towards the end of the fight. He just landed a couple of those short elbows.
A lot of grinding.
Oh, he does that so incredibly well.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised he didn't actually do that in the first round. In the first round, he was the one that got taken down, if you remember correctly, with, what was it, about 20-odd seconds to go.
Listen, the fans love it. They fuel off of it. Everybody's having a good time, so I think they wanted to try to slug it out. They wanted to get the KO, and I don't think anybody has a problem with that. Nobody's going to dispute that type of fighting.
An incredible performance by both these gentlemen to open the card.
A lot of options. If you look forward, whoever wins this fight, some of the great fighters that are just one level above them, who's going to get that opportunity? In a pretty stacked bantamweight division, really.
It certainly is. It certainly is now. And Demart Penner, most likely next opponent, Ishad Syed, very, very good as well. A lot of very, very tough guys at bantamweight.
Peter Nyide obviously feels like he has this fight won. Oumpie Sebeko bouncing.
They both seem very, very confident, Cyrus.
Impressive showing here as we start up this main card on EFC 44. It is about time to see who pulled this one out. He has the decision. Let's go up to Shane the Duke Wellington.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge Ocamp scores this bout 29-28 Sebeko. Judge Fogg scores this bout 29-28 Nyide. And Judge Tolmay scores this bout 29-28, declaring the winner by split decision, Oumpie Lionheart Sebeko.
I'm here with your winner, Oumpie Sebeko. Oumpie, it was a very, very close fight. You must be happy to get the victory tonight.
Derek, you know what, bro? I work so hard. Every fight I work so hard, you know. We came, fight hard, and try to stand up, you know. Which is those guys came here to support us, and I'm going to entertain them. I put this guy on my head. I'm a king, baby.
Well, you came out that first round, a very, very dominant first round. The second round, very, very close. In the third round, he got you on your back, but just an incredible performance. You must be very happy with that.
I'm so happy, and I thank everyone to come up to support us. You know what, bro? That's a fight, you know. That's a fight, and I'm happy about the decision.
Well, congratulations, another incredible performance. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Oumpie Sebeko.
What a fight to kick things off. A tremendous bout. Oumpie Sebeko moving up the ranks in the bantamweight division.